Interesting ACT math problem cited. Let's go, guys. Okay, so there are three parabolas graphed in the xy coordinate plane below here. General equation defines this family, contains variable n, so you have variable n's in the formula. In addition to xy, n is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we want to see the general equation. Notice the parabolas though, they're all upward facing parabolas. All right, so what that means is this n that is in the formula, which is like the a of the formula, the coefficient of the x squared terms has to be positive, okay, because the parabolas are opening upwards. So straight off we can just cancel d and e because they have negative the coefficients. Okay, let's look at c. This n, x squared plus n, basically takes the parabola up and down depending on 1, 2, and 3. The parabola would have moved up and down. Okay, so because n is greater than or equal to 1 and not down, actually it will take it up. But in this case, you see all parabolas, this family of parabolas, the y-intercept is all y equals 1. So clearly c can be cancelled because n is only the same, which is 1. Now let's look at a and b. So as you go from this first to second to the third, n is 3, you notice how the parabola is getting narrower. What that means, the y value is increasing more and more as you go from one parabola to the other. So if you take the same x value, you notice that the y value is getting much larger in the second and even more larger in the third one, increases more and more as the n value increases. So the only way that's possible if this n is a whole number and not a fraction. If it's a fraction, the parabola actually the y values will not increase as much, okay? So as it increases, n increases, the y increases. So our choice is going to be choice A, the correct answer. This is not the correct answer, choice B, because the 1 over n, the fraction, is not going to make the y value increase more and more and more, okay? And so we cancel the B and the right choice is A. If you wanted, you can quickly draw a line here at any of the x values and see how the y value correspondingly is increasing more and more and more as you go from this 1, n is 1, n is 2, and n is 3, and so on and so forth. Okay? All right, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this problem. I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.